Hello, welcome back to episode 53 of our Wasteland 2 Director's Cut playthrough. We just saved old farm woman, generic farm woman. Wow, she actually hit pretty hard, very low health though. We saved her cows from the children of the new citadel trying to run off with them. We got a few little upgrades for some of our weapons, and we are headed back out into the wasteland.
Base, come in.
Alright.
10-4, Echo 1. We have a visitor at Santa Fe Base. Saw the smoke from your chopper and came to have a look. Think this is someone you should meet. Come back when you're clear. Copy?
Copy.
10-4, Echo 1.
Alright, I was gonna come back anyway and drop off some junk that we don't need. Or actually, we're gonna pick up another rocket launcher for Chewie. Because they're pretty handy. Alright, we gotta figure out what's in that crate there. Wastelander, Pistol Pete. Alrighty. It's 199 health. 33 to 38 damage, 5 armor. Well, let's start by talking to this Wastelander. Some infos. 20 scrap, how's that? See what we can do for you. Okay. Top up our health for 20 scrap. Alright. Sure, we'll trade. Ooh, Kevlar suit. And power armor. What do you, let's see. It has its own motors to move. Why do we lose so much combat armor? Alright. You know what? Luke's gonna take the power armor. I'm gonna click 19. 76 to 86 damage. Yes, please. I'm gonna AK 9700, 125. What are you at right now? 785. We just bought this too. Dang, no. So much more damage. But Death Sifter. 0.7 combat speed reduction. Way bigger damage. Man. We got a makeshift mace, blunt weapon, neutron projector. Whopper blaster hits a little bit heavier than that. Rebar staff, blunt weapon, RPG. We get the SVD. We have a saw sword. Can attack diagonally, 4 AP. Man, we just bought some stuff at the other guy's thing. Okay. Well, we kind of want this, or combat speed not as important here. Alright, so let's check our situation. Alright, Kevlar suit for you. Power armor for you. Alright. Get the Peacekeeper here. Let's strip this for parts. We can't strip the punching things for parts, okay. But he's got, okay, he's got mobile infantry armor. Right, so the little icon, this is not conductive. This is the icon at the top right lets you know that it takes a damage boost from energy weapons. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sell the armor we don't need back to dude. Kevlar vest. What are you at? Armor wise, tactical vest. Okay. What are you at? You also have a tactical vest. And you have a tactical vest. Okay. Well, I think we want an AK-97. 1315. Yeah, that's just a major upgrade over the AUG. The Death Sifter is pretty big upgrade too. Wait, Sawsword 86 over. It's low in damage. Yeah, I think it's 1230. Sure. Okay. We're gonna keep. It's 11 pounds, so we probably need to drop some weight here, or make her. Yeah, she's not carrying that much. You can carry these around for now. We can throw them back over to her. Yeah. Okay, so you get a grip, and you get a grip in weights. This can attack diagonally. So it doesn't make a lot of sense for him to be carrying all of these. So we'll remove this. Yep. Remove this. Yep. And remove that. Alright, and then we want to attach this here. And attach this here. And then we could sell both of these. Make some of our money back. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we don't need those two. Find something to put the long barrel on. Burn books, some coffee mugs. Let's see. Got a bag of cat litter I think we can drop off. Might need to see if there's anything useful we can do with the gold. Anything else we can sell? What is... There might be, okay, but that's all for now. Throw this weapon on. Alright. So,
Rangers, come meet our first visitor.
My name's Fred, but ain't nobody call me that. All over L.A., they know me as Pistol Pete, the straight-shootingest, straight-talkingest gun seller north of the 91. If you want to buy or sell, I'm ready to deal. If you got a mind to help a fella in need, I'd appreciate your hearing me out.
we'd like to deal. Hold the wheel.
Why,
Alright.
sure. Let me
Alright, so he's
open
got
up the
Kevlar,
toolbox
he's got
and see what I brought.
mobile infantry armor. He's got a Peacekeeper, he's got a Click 17, he's got an AK-47, an over-under. Alright, get someone some mobile infantry armor or a Kevlar vest. What does Chewie have? Leia should have a Kevlar vest, right? And Luke should have... Yeah, Luke has power armor. We'll pick up one of those. Alright. Help.
Well, now here it is. So what do you say? I sort of
Oh,
came to
whoops.
find you folks by accident. But if you want to do like Lieutenant Woodson says you do, and establish yourselves as the good guys around here, I can't think of a better way to show your good intentions than chasing off those no-necks and showing them who's boss. And it sure would be nice to see my wife again.
So we clicked a little too fast. Says, well, now here it is. I trade all over, but my wife and I live in Rodia. Right now, a bunch of pug uglies took over the town, and they're shaking down everybody who goes in and around. If I was to go back, they'd take all of my stock and probably kill me to boot. Now, I'm a fine shot for a man of my age, but I'm only one man, and it would take a posse of well-armed folks such as yourselves to pry those jackanapes loose of poor old Rodia. So, we're helping.
Well, ain't that fine? Now I can put Rodia on your map for you. Or if you could use somebody along who knows the lay of the land, I'd be happy to show you the way. And like I said, I got a good eye and a steady hand if things get dicey.
Alright, let's go. So, we're going to dismiss Lex for now. And we're going to take Pistol Pete along with us.
Fine. I'm already packed.
Why do you... Okay, yeah. Yeah, you've got the Kevlar suit. And then we've got... he's got a grenade, sure. Get some 9mm ammo for his Click 17. You get some 9mm we're not using. Yeah, we'll drop about half that over there. And sure, you can hang on to our slightly odd items for now. Yeah. Hold on to a pipe bomb too. And some pistol ammo that Luke isn't going to use. Chewie can have that. And you can probably hold these. Let's see. Alright, what's the matter here? You got, the extra armor you don't need. What does he have on for armor? He's got a Kevlar vest. What do you have? You have tactical vest. Alright. You're gonna get a tactical vest too for now. And we can get rid of that one. Alright. Yep, we just used up basically all our money. And we got a new quest. There'll be a group of people that come through every now and then. When you come back, there'll be some of their few different people you can pick up as companions. We'll try and rotate through a few of them to, use them, see what they need. Pistol Pete is one with a quest in Rodia, so we're gonna use them there. Right, there's Scotchmo. Oh, it's you guys.
I'm ready.
Not ready.
Well, make up
And
your
we brought
goddamn
Chisel with us
minds,
too.
shiny pants. I ain't gonna wait around
And
here
there's
forever.
DanQ. Alright, we can drop a few things off here. Like the Red Ryder BB gun, we're just not going to use it anymore. And anything else we don't need right now? Pistol Pete has possum steaks, okay. We don't know when we're going to need most of this other stuff. We'll throw the broken weapon parts in here for now. We need some money later. Drop off our cat litter so we're not lugging that around everywhere. We could probably drop some of the repeater units too, actually. You got 2 of those, 12 pounds. Yeah, we'll drop 2 of the repeater units for now, and if we need to come back and get them, we will. Same for the leather grip. Ag Center Serum. Yeah, we shouldn't need any more of that. Scorpion Key, Sheriff's House Key. Yeah, alright. Right, and we were picking up 1 rocket launcher for our good friend Chewie here. Okay. The Provost follows us around again. Let's head back out in the Wasteland and before we do real quick, let's check character. A 7 coordination, 5 charisma, 4 intelligence. He's got 10 skill points available. And no perk points. Okay, but he's pretty high in outdoorsman, which is something we've been missing. That's really handy. Alright, we'll just go ahead and give him bump up to Desperado, and he's very high in Barter as well. General skills. What might we need? We're working on everything for everybody. Combat skills, you know, we've been not utilizing blunt weapons. We'll just go ahead and give that to him as a backup. He's not very strong, but could be fun. We'd also have given him something like sniper rifles. Could be a backup sniper, since he isn't very strong. But his pistol skills are just really high, so we're happy to utilize those as needed. Alright. Can we lockpick this now? That's the question. Right. Well, yeah, keep trying.
Who has killed my children? What
Right, this is Rodia here.
gang of troglodytes has dared harm those under my protection? The children of the new citadel are inviolate. Those who touch them will be destroyed.
Well,
Phantom, how can I share my golden future with you? You all turn against me like this. You will tell me who did this. You will bring them to me. They will be punished.
alright, so Matthias not too happy about us killing his tithe collectors. This is where I need your help.
Where I need your help, Rangers.
We got a Samuel over here. Should get a trade. Have you washed your hands recently? Don't get my stuff dirty unless you're gonna buy it. Cool, cool. Alright, it's more Kevlar vests, mobile infantry armor. Another law rocket. You got a wrench. Click 17. What do we got here? Suppressor. Noise radius modifier. And we have Ollie's Rock, +1 perception. You know what? We'll take that. Take that. Those seem to be pretty neat little items. Anything we want to sell here? I don't think so. Alright, you've got outdoorsman, you don't need that. Oh, that's +1 to the perception skill. Okay. Oh, that would... Alright. That would take her perception up to up to 10. That's pretty handy. Let's go take a look over here. Piece of stone about 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet would do the job. Maybe something like a floor tile. Alright, so we're looking for some sort of floor tile to cover that hole up with. Do we have anything like that in our inventory? No floor tiles here. No floor tiles here. No floor tiles there. We've got a basket. Definitely no floor tiles there. None there. And none on him. Alright, well, we'll need to be on the lookout for a floor tile then.
I ain't never paid to get in a Rodia before.
Rules have changed, old man. Now that the right honorable enormous old biggin is in charge.
I didn't vote for an enormous.
Voting. Now pay up. 6 bullets per person.
He said voting. Listen here, girlie. I don't have to.
Paid in full. Now who's next?
Alright, so...
Are these the authorities? They have an unkempt look.
You're not joking. Right, we're just looking around, see if there's any sort of hidden things over to the side. And I'm quick saving here because last time I played this game, I really messed this up. A jerk of the female variety. She looks like Sanity with something she traded away for a skinning knife.
Stop right there, strangers. If you want to get into Rodia, jewel of the LA wetlands, and home of the world-famous Rodia Towers, you gotta donate to the Rodia Security Bullet Fund. 6 bullets per person.
And what can you tell me about Rodia?
This place was a real shithole till we brought our civilizing influence. Now it's a jewel.
You have towers?
People come from miles
dirt
around
and
to see them
dust out of
towers.
it.
No idea why. They don't do anything. Even the old transmitter that turned them into radio towers don't work anymore. Good for hanging out the laundry though, ain't it, boys?
Is donation mandatory?
It's a suggested
right.
donation.
Yeah.
We suggest you donate, or we beat the shit out of you. Ain't that right, boys?
Alright, so the last time I did this, I didn't pay, ended up fighting them and turned everyone aggro. Alright, we gotta put 42 bullets. So we're just gonna grab 42 of the cheapest crap ammo that we don't use
Thank you.
and hand it
citizen.
over.
We'll put those bullets to good use. And listen, you all look like you know how to handle yourselves. If you're looking for work, see our boss Enormous O'Biggin or Lieutenant Dangler, his second in command.
Enormous O'Biggin and Lieutenant Dangler.
The leather jerks can't keep Rodia safe without bullets, so we take bullets. Simple as that. How can we protect you if you don't pay?
Can you tell me more about your radio?
It don't work no more, and we don't want it fixed. Lieutenant Dangler says it rots the brain.
Alright, what kind of work?
Always work for gunslingers around here. Rodia takes a lot of protecting.
Hey, can you tell me about O'Biggin?
Our boss lets his fists do the talking. He hits like a car wreck. You best stay on his good side.
What can you tell me about Dangler?
He's little, but he's got a big brain. And that brain will fuck you up if you ain't careful.
Alright, looks like you love leather.
Yeah, this jacket is vintage, man. Vintage! And see my gloves? Kid skin. From real kids.
That sounds messed up. Alright, so you're a jerk.
Hey, we can call ourselves that. Nobody else can. Don't start something you can't finish.
Alright,
Have a nice day, citizen.
A monetary
Thank you for your
system based on
donation,
bullets.
citizen. You're clear to go
The
on through.
world is endless in its variety, isn't it?
Bobby, Larry, Toby, Gummy, and Pokey. Those guys got guns. I see them, Gummy. Now stand back. A leather jerk in faded leather stops before you. He slaps his machete against his palm as he gives you the once-over. A jerk in gray-green leather stands beside him, staring open-mouthed. He has no teeth. Slow your rolls, strangers. Who the heck let a bunch of armed-to-the-teeth MFers in here? Did Bolt Grabber let you in? What do you want? We paid her and she let us in. Stupid. If you got bulge for those guns, you didn't pay her enough. Well, I ain't risking my leather trying to take that away from you. If you start something, know that we do not run out of ammo. Understand me? That's right, losers. We got clips to spare. Name's Pokey. I like to poke things with my poker. Sometimes I poke them so hard they die. How'd your friend get the name Gummy? Have you seen him smile? See, I got no teeth. Alright. What do we got about Toby, Larry, and Bobby? Can we talk to them? Doesn't look like it. Alright. They got a lot of
General
health and
announcement,
armor.
everybody. Just got a big order in from New Washington. Everybody will be working double shifts until it ships. Thanks.
Alright, so far we're avoiding fights. Keep walking, sheep. Jerks only, stay out. Alright. So we got a Mayor Von Graus up in a cage. We got a pimp. We got some doormen. And we got a drunk jerk. Weasel-faced guy in butter yellow leathers. He waves at you as you approach. Hello, chum. Whatever you fancy, we got it. Extra fancy. Step inside and treat yourself to the finest in adult pleasure. Try our three-legged temptress, numerous valleys. 2 crotches, no waiting. Do you like to keep your hands busy? Talk to Fung Bags Galore, the 3-breasted courtesan of Colima. Or maybe you're looking for a man who's twice the man you'll ever be. Then you need to see Johnny Two Fingers, the 5-legged gigolo. Prime numbers, every one of them. Alright, where is Numerous Valleys? All the boys and girls have their rooms at the back of the casino. Head on back and say hello. There's Fun Bags Galore. Alright. Alright. Adios, chum. Alright, so we get some interesting characters. We'll head into there later. We're going to explore the town a little more first. Here we get a peasant. Better jerks and sense, I suppose. Can you spirit bullets? Best beat a beggar. Why don't you go work for your bullets like everybody else? I did, you took them. And then say it likes you. Okay. We got over here anything interesting? We have a trash bag. Get some bullets and a burned book in it. Get some people in there. We're gonna go in there later. Let's check out this building. Alright, we got Sagma. We got a sick boy in there and the doctor won't let us in. Why can't we see our Tom? Who's the doctor? Horchata's his name. He's a little funny looking, but he's always done right by this town. The sickness, though, I ain't never seen him so stumped. Who's Tom? Our boy. It just ain't fair. First his fiancée dies just before their wedding, and now he's sick too. We were praying the doctor could help, but now... Tell us about the sickness. You're right, this illness should only hurt us farmers. Life is hard enough for us already. Anything we could do to help. Don't know what a bunch of gunslingers can do for a sick man, but if you know of a cure... Nah, you ain't the healing kind. I can tell. Well, you could get rid of the jerks that have taken over our town. If Tom ever gets better, I don't want him living in a place run by the likes of them. Now I'm a cure, but we can ask around. Alright, tell us about the jerks. The fool, Sam, our mayor, brought him in as security against those robot people. Now we can't get rid of him. Big Apo Biggin and this little chimp sidekick Dengler, parasites is what they are. Ticks. Blame the mayor for this? Sam is a head for business, but he never had a lick of sense about people. He's to blame for all this. I'm glad he's up at that tower. We know about O'Biggin. Fat man ain't right in the head, but others follow him because he'd eat him if they didn't. Tell us about Dengler. If you ask me, he's the brains of the outfit. He certainly ain't the heart, though. Never seen a man so cold. You prove your towers being used as a gibbet? Why not? Those towers always used to give me hope when I'd see them from afar, but now with them jerks crawling all over them and the radio smashed, I don't know. I just don't know. What happened to the radio? Jerks smashed it as soon as they came to town. Now we can't call around to see if any other town's got a cure for this sickness. Alright, Ethylene saying the same thing. There's a jerk. What we got in here? Can't go. Can we open the curtains? Alright. These curtains work. Hard 8. Jerk isn't wearing any pants. Looks like someone chewed him a new butthole. Literally. Don't need your charity. We got Tom here. His face is gone, his eyes dull. My mom and dad's out there. They're in the waiting room. I said go home. I told Dr. Ochana not to let him see me like this. Don't want him to catch sickness. Thank Dr. Ochana. If anybody can save us, it's the doc. Don't know why he's bothering with me, though. I got nothing to live for. Think sickness is contagious? Maybe. Took my fiance, and the way I'm feeling right now, wish it would take me. Dr. Ochana says I should have hope, but why do I want to go on when Lena's gone? Okay, later maybe. Takes medical supplies. Well, you know. Let's, you know, we really need these. Oh, 17%. Yikes. What's our safecracking 6? We need some more. We need some more skill points. Come on. Nothing to be had in here. Alright. Open up these curtains. Do you want the patients to see this? Can we can't close it back. Alright. White worms dangling from this child's stomach, dripping blood. Oh, that's gross. Alright. Doctor's craggy, handsome face is distorted by a set of mismatched eyes. One is normal, the other is golf ball huge and seems to gaze around on its own. Despite that, his expression is kind. Great, more gun-toting thugs. Just what this town needs. You to help or help yourselves. Anything we could do to help? Well, if you're so inclined, I need a working microscope. It's the only way I'm going to find out how the worms are getting into these people's stomachs. Manorites have one at their hospital, but I'm no longer welcome there. Let me mark it on your map. Alright, so they've got a microscope that he needs. Alright, how will a microscope help? Worms in their larval state are too small to see with the naked eye, so I can't search for them in the food, clothes, or dirt of the town. A microscope will help me find them, I hope. Know anything about the Manorites? Yeah, I used to be one, but we had a falling out. Why'd you fall out with the Manorites? They didn't like that I swore and told people exactly what I thought. No bedside manner, they said, and they're selective about who they let in their hospital, too, which amounts to deciding who deserves to live or die. Well, F that and F them. That's possum crap, plain and simple. Seem to have a lot of patience. Yes, as if the other jerks weren't plague enough, Rodia is being attacked by a parasite-borne sickness. I've already lost more than 10 people, mostly farmers, and a dozen more are sick. I've got to find out what these worms are, or where these worms are coming from, and fast. So it's more about the sickness. Parasites seem to affect the farmers more than anybody else. I don't know if it's diet or their work or what. I've collected samples from possible sources all over this town, but I need a better microscope to find out which one is the culprit. What do you think, Rodia? It'd be a nice town if everybody just let us be. Guess life was too good here. People started wanting to take it from us. Other jerks making more work for you? Between O'Biggin and Dengler and the sickness, yes, indeed. Gun games and punks hookers in the casino. Taking bullets at the bank. You won't be surprised that the incidence of venereal disease and bullet wounds have gone up alarmingly. Our beloved mayor has a lot to answer for, though I guess he's paying the price. Wish someone would do something. Alright. Who's O'Biggin? Jerk says he's their leader, but I pulled a bolt out of him last week and doesn't have the sense the good Lord gave a rock. He asked me that Dengler guy is the brains of the operation. Tell us about Dengler. Sneaky little devil with shifty eyes. He's got to be the one who made the deal with the mayor. O'Biggin doesn't have the brains. What's your opinion on the hookers? Can't say I approve much of their trade, but they keep me in business. What do you think of the casino? As if a man doesn't take enough chances in his life. What were you saying about the bank? Saying that the bank has gone insane. Bullets is currency? Where's the sense in that? Fools spend a bullet to shoot somebody, then have to spend more bullets to get me to pull it out. You asked me that Dengler is behind this too. We traded scrap like everyone else until those jerks showed up. You blame the mayor? Poor Sam was too trusting. He never imagined his peacekeepers were going to take over and hang him from his precious radio towers. Good example of why one shouldn't trust strangers, stranger. What do you know about the radio? The jerks smashed it as soon as they took over. Wish Virgil could get it up and running again. Then I could call around and see if anybody besides the Manorites has a microscope. Jerk smashed the radio as soon as they took over. Guess they don't want us calling for help. Who's Virgil? Rodia's general fix-it man. Good with radio tech. If anyone could get our radio up and running, it would be him. We're probably going to need to do some work for him first, though. Do you have any zeolite? Huh, I wish. I'd love to have some of that medical-grade stuff on hand. Hollywood and those pistol-packing priests up in Griffith Park snatched up most of it long ago. So I gotta make do with cat litter, but even that is getting scarce. We're looking for cat litter. Assuming you want this as a cure for radiation, not because you have cats at home. Well, I have some of this precious stuff, but it would take some convincing for me to part with it. What would convince you? Well, helping me find a cure for these poor folks might do it. You do that, and I'll give you half the cat litter I got. Why don't you do something? I'm doing all I can right here. You could do something, though. I hope it's not something stupid and violent. It's just going to give me more hurt people to heal. Okay, so
Best of luck, Doc.
thanks, Pete. We all have worked together on this. Is he going to be upset at us if we take his medical supplies? Well, that's too much. All right, let's give one of those over to Leia, and there we go. All right. Well, we will try and find a cure for this sickness and rid the town of these leather jerks next time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.